Hello everyone, welcome to the Karmayogi IS. My name is Prashant Kumar Mishra, and today we are going to see that the important topics of political science paper 1 current affairs topics which are relevant for this year mains examination. So there are many topics which are relevant for paper 1 and for paper 2. Paper 2 we will discuss separately on some other day. Paper 1 we are discussing right now. So today we will discuss the topics only. We are not going into the depth. There will be 15, 16, 17 topics. Those are highly important for this year mains examination. I'm not saying that each and every topic will feature. Obviously, it cannot uh, come. All the questions, all the topics cannot feature into the examination. But you'll see these topics directly or indirectly in your question paper, particularly PSIR question paper 1. So we are going to see the topics today, and if you would like, so we can cover the in-depth discussion of those topics some other day if you like. So we are starting with the topic number 1, that is SIR of electoral rolls. So this year SIR was very much in the news. SIR means special intensified revision of the electoral rolls. So electoral rolls, revision of electoral rolls, RPA 1950, role of election commission, these are very important topics, and directly or indirectly these can feature into your mains examination political science optional paper. So there are few points. What topics? Primarily it is a statutory institution, Election Commission of India, and RPA 1950 or 1951 can also come. RPA 1950 where there is electoral roll and the revision power is given to the Election Commission. Also there is one topic called concept of power where legal rational authority versus perceived legitimacy. Concept of power, obviously Election Commission is a legal rational authority. It has all the legal power mentioned in the article 324 and also subsequently in the RPA 1950 and 1951. But then, is it a legitimate authority? The legitimacy of Election Commission of India is dwindling, declining. So all those things will be important, especially to the West Bengal election this year. So this is one topic that you need to prepare. Obviously we are not going into the depth because there are too many topics. We will start the in-depth discussion if you would like. If you will feel that we should also do the in-depth discussion, we will do that. But first, today I am just mentioning those topics. Those who are preparing for mains this year, they can prepare the notes, short notes of these topics, and just apply in the examination. The second topic is governor's power under Article 200 and 201. So that was very much in the news, considering the Tamil Nadu and the previous governor of Tamil Nadu, Shri N. Ravi, and that was very much in the news. State of Tamil Nadu versus Governor of Tamil Nadu, 8 April 2025 case. Fixed timeline for assent. Obviously, governor does not have any veto power, or pocket veto rather we can say, not pocket veto power. And Supreme Court judgment came. Supreme Court judgment came, and Supreme Court is like, there is no need to impose fixed deadlines. Constitution only says as soon as possible. But yes, governor cannot indefinitely sit on the bills. So this is one point that you should be remembering. Article 200 and Article 201 and the governor's powers related to it, the Supreme Court judgment, and the presidential reference also. Presidential reference to the Supreme Court. Topic number 2. 5 judge presidential reference, advisory opinion called the Tamil Nadu judgments no discretion view erroneous. So all these you should keep in mind while you are preparing or while you are appearing in this year examination. I think you have already prepared it. If not, we will go into the in-depth discussion later on. But first, just let me go through the topics. The third topic is Waqf Amendment Act. Waqf Bill, Waqf Amendment Act, you know. Waqf is a kind of donation, and there is a Waqf Amendment Act passed in April 2025 that can also come. It is renamed at Ummeed Act. Ummeed Act can also feature. This is related to your topic multiculturalism, and Will Kimlicka's minority group rights versus liberal state neutrality. So Waqf Act or Waqf Bill or Waqf rights was a part of minority group rights, and now the state has made it more liberal. So that is versus liberal state neutrality. That question can come. Again, Article 26 and the argument of Article 26 violation. So all these topics can come into your examination. Now let's go for the topic number 4 today. And the topic number 4 is 16th Finance Commission report. And please read the important points of the 16th Finance Commission report. Till now, I feel this is the most important topic which can directly come even in the GS papers or in the PSIR paper. So 16th Finance Commission report, or obviously the comparison with 15th Finance Commission can also come. Vertical devolution is constant. It is still 41%, and it was 41% previously in the 15th Finance Commission also, and now also it is 41% only. So apart from that, 10% weight is given to the GDP contribution. 10% weight. 10% weight for the GDP contribution. Revenue deficit grants is now scrapped by the Finance Commission. Previously, there used to be a provision of revenue deficit grants given to the states. Now there is no revenue deficit grant, and states GSTV fiscal deficit should be maximum at 3%. It is capped at 3%. So these points you should remember at least going forward in the examination. Next topic is Women Reservation Bill, है ना? Nari Shakti Vandanam Adhiniyam 2023 formally came into force 16 April 2026, but actual seat remained tied to a post 2027 census delimitation. So for that, 131st amendment bill came, but the bill was failed. The bill was failed in the Lok Sabha itself, and the topics, it is a rare, it is Article 368 rigidity as a check on simple majority power. So this is also related to the women. This is also related to the women. This is also related to the caste, because caste census was also talked about. This is also related to the political versus social democracy. This is also related to the rare case of parliament checking the executive. So these are all the points, and if this topic is not directly coming into the examination, indirectly the keywords, the linkages you can use directly in your mains answer. So there are two kind of stuffs. One, the question can directly come, and the other part is the question is not directly coming, but still you can use the topic somewhere as an example in your answers. So second is always valid, and you can definitely use that. So that is topic number 5. 6 is One Nation, One Election. You must have already studied One Nation, One Election so many times, and the debate is still ongoing, that economists are saying that 7 lakh crore could be added to our GDP. 7 lakh crore. Economists estimate synchronized poll could add close to 7 lakh crore to the economy. 7 lakh crore could be added. So this is one more point you can just remember. JPC, Joint Parliamentary Committee, declared the framework conforms to the Constitution on 11 July. Tenure extended to monsoon session. Now, monsoon session tenure extended, and One Nation, One Election is something that from the last 10 years the debates are ongoing. So still it can feature in your examination. Political theory, basic structure doctrine, federalism. You can just add a few points as well. Collegium reform. Collegium reform is evergreen topic. NJAC is evergreen. NJAC revival. Last year, when we talk about last year, Supreme Court agreed to hear a fresh plea to revive NJAC. Supreme Court itself agreed to hear a fresh plea to revive NJAC. The date was 26 November 2025. So after almost 10 years, Supreme Court is talking about, Supreme Court can hear the plea and decide on merit, decide on constitutionality, that NJAC should take form or not, or if it is taking form, then it should take form with amendments or without amendment. So this is very important. Collegium reforms and NJAC revival. Also, Collegium is something that it is a very favorite topic of all the interviewers in the UPSC interview. I was myself asked in all my UPSC interviews about NJAC and Collegium reforms. So this is one topic you should prepare very well. Now shifting party system. One party. BJP is becoming dominant. So BJP is becoming dominant. It is related to one party system in recent elections. BJP has won Assam. BJP has won West Bengal. So West Bengal was very difficult to win. Uh, Again, you should just, and you should also focus on how BJP can, the BJP won West Bengal. Regionalism is declining, you can say, in West Bengal. Again, Actor Vijay won the Tamil Nadu, Tamilga Vetri Kagzam, TVK was just founded in 2024. In just 2 years, there was a mammoth victory. You can say mammoth because of the time. Obviously, total number of seats, he could not surpass the 50% of the seats, the TVK itself. But still, long ruling DMK and even AIDMK could not win. So this is a very important aspect, and questions directly or indirectly regarding regional aspirations and autonomy movements, federalism, single party dominance, these all kind of question can come, or the references can come. You should prepare along those lines. Manipur conflict is one thing that is ongoing from the last 2-3 years, and in the last 3 years you have Meitei Kuki Naga conflict. Please read more about Meitei Kuki Naga conflict. Also, Marxist Leninist Maoist insurgent group has also allied with the ULFA and NSCN in ideology, so that is ideology and ethnicity intersecting. So that is one point that you should remember. Ideology is where Marxism, Leninism or Maoism meet, and ethnic conflict because there are Meitei and Kuki conflict basically. So ideology and ethnicity intersecting. So this is one point where UPSC can ask questions, okay, and you can find this kind of question in part 1B, paper 1 part B. So this kind of question can come. A single conflict now illustrates 3 separate syllabus themes at one. One is social movements, one is about human rights, and one is about political ideologies. All these questions can come, and you can just go through these kind of topics. The next is UCC. UCC is already implemented in Uttarakhand, and UCC is also passed in Assam. So in Assam also UCC is passed, and Uttarakhand it is implemented. Uttarakhand became the first state to actually implement UCC after the independence. Okay, it governs marriage, divorce, succession. You already know about UCC Article 44. So UCC is something that you need to prepare in depth. UCC is also linked to Gandhian communitarian integration versus liberal minority right position. So also along with UCC and Waqf board, minorities, multiculturalism, you can just add. The next is very important, Cockroach Janata Party and NEET protest. So that is a kind of social revolution. Social revolution directly comes in our examination. Social revolution and a pressure group or interest group. Pressure group or interest group. That is very important topic. Directly or indirectly, this topic will be asked. I believe so. So prepare the facts also. There is a very bad habit of the PSIR aspirant that they do not prepare the facts. They just try to write on the concepts and try to write on whatever they have already studied and whatever they have already been told in their respective classes. So please prepare the facts. Facts are very, very important. If you know the facts, that will help you to write much better answers. At least how many followers? 20 million plus Instagram followers. NEET UG 2026 cancelled. So there are more than 2 million students who are preparing and appearing for NEET every year. You should know. Sonam Wangchuk did 26-day hunger strike. Police used tear gas. So all these facts you should be knowing. and that is Gen Z movement. It can be also linked to the IR portion. We are not discussing paper 2 currently. IR we are not discussing. IR we will take up on some other day. So this is some very important topic you should study. Places of Worship Act. Although that was in November 2024 and 2025, but Supreme Court Samadhan Samaroh 2026 mediation offer was rejected by both Hindu and Muslim litigant in all three disputes. So just going through the 2026 context, it becomes important in Gyan Bapi, in Mathura, and also in Sambal. These are the three contexts where Places of Worship Act is again in place. Obviously, this is a very controversial topic and it should not come into the examination directly. But indirectly, indirectly you can use the points according to your intelligence and wisdom. So directly this topic should not feature because it is very controversial, but indirectly you can use the name of the Places of Worship Act or something regarding it. SC/ST subclassification and OBC subcategorization. This is very important in affirmative action. Affirmative action, we will be able to provide affirmative action in a better way when we will have a better group, better subcategorization. So this is going to be important according to Supreme Court 2024 verdict. In Supreme Court in 2024, allowing sub-classification within SC/ST quotas continued to be operationalized by a state through 2025-26. Andhra CM Naidu reforms district-wise SC subcategorization once 2026 census data is available. And there was also Rohini Commission OBC subcategorization report that was submitted in 2023 remains undecided, still in cold storage. These kind of words you can directly use. So again, question may not come on this topic directly, but in the questions of equality, in the questions of substantive equality or affirmative action, indirectly you can or directly you can use these kind of examples, or wherever you find the right context you can use. This is very important, I guess. Digital personal data protection rules. So digital personal data protection rule and the salient features and the underlying principles, they can directly come in your examination. Please prepare that. Ladakh, 6th schedule and a statehood movement. So again, prepare the facts. Grassroots democracy is one thing where Ladakh is linked. 6th schedule, federalism is where the Ladakh is linked. So again, you have some facts and you can just go through these facts. Next is Great Nicobar project. I personally feel this is a very highly relevant topic that can come into the examination. Anywhere, even in GS or in PSIR, this topic should come. Again, tribal rights versus development. We already know there are PVTGs, Shompen tribes that live in the Great Nicobar Island. And if we are having a mammoth kind of project, Great Nicobar project, which is presently in context, then the Shompen tribe may lose their original living places, habitat you can say, or so many things the Shompen tribe may lose. So obviously this is one project where we need to look up to, where development, tribal rights, environment all in clash. So this topic can directly come. Caste, religion, ethnicity, political theory, also environmentalism is where these topics can come. FCRA crackdown on civil society. FCRA, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. So FCRA, even Sonam Wangchuk's own NGO lost FCRA title, FCRA license. So this topic can also come. FCRA crackdown on civil society. Even the question can come on civil society or the financial regulation on the civil society. So you should be preparing this topic. So these are the kind of summary of all the topics, or quick map of all the topics. SIR, governor's powers, Waqf, 16th Finance Commission. I am just marking the topics which I feel important or you can use anywhere. So first topic is important according to me. Second is also important. Again, 16th Finance Commission is very, very important. This women reservation delimitation, I find this topic is very, very important. Please prepare party system, because party system, role of caste, religion, ethnicity, Obviously directly or indirectly there will be questions. So by preparing the party system you can prepare those kind of questions. Again, Manipur conflict is something that can come. UCC, prepare it well, because first was Uttarakhand, now Assam. At both the places now we have UCC. Cockroach Janata Party, again very very important. And then you can Great Nicobar project, important, FCRA. So these are the highly important topics that I have marked. So at least go through these topics, study in depth, or if you have ready-made notes, prepare, read them, or few points what I have already mentioned, because that is not a full lecture where I am analyzing all the topics. Even analyzing one topic at least take 20-25 minutes. So if we have to go through all the 17 topics, we need at least 4 classes to cover all the 17 topics. So that's it for today. I hope I have given you the most important topics which can be asked in the paper 1 of the political science international relation, or you can use the example context of these topics in the paper 1, both part. Even part A also you can use some of the examples here and there, the contemporary relevance, or if anything they are asking according to the question you can use. And part 1B, these topics are highly relevant. So I guess so this is all for today. Thank you. Jai Hind.